And we back! The Cleveland Cavaliers were eliminated from the playoffs, and it's my job to get them that championship. I be getting a lot of comments, Kenny, you forgot to drop the rebuild on my team when they got eliminated. I'm picking very special teams to rebuild nowadays, you feel me? And I do believe that the Cavaliers are one of those special teams. If you do just normal 2K simulation, if I just ran it back, we might just win the championship, you know what I'm saying? But I want to change some things up, and I still don't know exactly what that looks like. I want to say right off rip, this video is not supposed to be hyper realistic, so we might make some trades that you don't really like, but that's okay. At the end of the day, we're trying to get our first championship without Bron. Or maybe do we go trade for Bron? See, I feel like everything is on the table today. Truly, everything is on the table. So we're past the NBA draft lottery. You know how that went. As the Cleveland Cavaliers, we don't have any first round picks, but I'm curious to see what the 2K people think it's going to happen in the draft. Devin Booker for the first overall pick. What? Sure. What do I? It's not supposed to be hyper realistic, right? So yeah, if they want to trade Cooper Flag for Devin Booker, and the Suns want Devin Booker for Cooper Flag, so be it. Cooper Flag, you are a Sun. Wow, I did not see that coming. And Derek Queen went too. Okay, all right. So yeah, not realistic. All right, third overall pick, Carter Bryant. Not realistic. Okay, we keep it moving. Ace Bailey goes before Harper. Harper's gonna fall to the Jazz. W for the Jazz. They lost 67 games and they still ended up with Harper, even though they had the 5th pick. VJ goes to DC. Trey goes to the Pelicans. Fears goes to Brooklyn. Nolan from France goes to the Raps. Concanooble goes to the Rockets. Murray Boyles goes. Yes! We want it. That's exactly what I want. I know it's not realistic because it's not going to happen that way. The Hawks want to trade the 13th overall pick for Duncan Robinson. I mean, again, who am I to tell them no? They traded. Okay. All right, that's the end of the lottery. Yeah, we have some second rounders. I guess we'll go see what that's about. We'll go see if there's anybody here. This is the guy from Florida, right? Yes, the guy from Florida. I'm not mad at that. Chaz Lanier is a shooter that we ain't mad at. I'm not seeing much else. So yeah, we'll go with Alex Condon. I think that's his real name, not Conlon, but we'll take him. I think he's having a good combine right now. And then the last pick, one of the last picks in the draft. Is there somebody cool here? Miles Bird. Yeah. Shout out Miles Bird. That's a good pick. The guy can defend his butt off, get hella steals. All right. So that's the NBA draft. Now let me turn off. I don't want to have to approve trades. I loaded up somebody else's simulation, so that's why that's the case. But man, that is insane. First overall pick traded away for Devin Booker. Yeah, that's something I did not see coming. All right, and then you know what? I'm gonna help them out because Kyrie Irving will be back eventually, right? And if we get Book at the 2, this team looks kind of elite. Kyrie comes back, Devin Booker at the 2. The 3 can be PJ or Najee Marshall, Anthony Davis, and the big rotation is nice. I don't hate that for them. That's if they're trying to win right now, which I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do. All right, so here we go. We got some big decisions to make. LeBron James declined his player option. He's going to hit free agency. I'm going to let Imani Bates go. I'm going to let all these guys go. Cool. I feel like we have to find a trade for some of these dudes. You know, like who could use our guy Jared Allen so we can make Evan Mobley full-time 5? All right, there should be a lot of teams interested because he's a really good player. You kind of forget that every team basically has a good center. I'm sure the Warriors will be kind of interested, right? Wow, no, the Warriors will definitely be interested. The problem is they don't really have anything that we would want as a team, right? I'm not doing no sign and trade to get Kuminga. That don't really help us win a chance. Because again, we're the Cavs. We're not like when I say rebuild, we're not tearing it down. We're still trying to be competitive. We still want to win a championship. So even though the Warriors are probably interested, they don't really have anything that helps us win. So there's really not a ton of options for a Jared Allen trade. Can I go get Herb Jones to play the perimeter for us? You know, because we just needed somebody that can get stops. Herb Jones definitely does that, obviously. The problem is they already got Yves Missy, and I'm sure they really like Yves Missy. And, you know, I'm going to offer it and see what they say. They want Craig Porter. They'll give me a second, and we get back Jose Alvarado. Hey, you got yourself a deal. We brought in Herbert Jones to be on our perimeter, run some 3-man for us, and we're going to make like Max Strus a backup shooting guard, and the DeAndre Hunter going to still come off the bench. It's not too bad. We probably going to lose Ty Jerome, so that's why Jose Alvarado kind of comes in and he provides something for us, so we take that. I think that's a good trade, right? I think that's a good trade. I think everybody walks out of there pretty happy except for Eves Missy. We make Evan Mobley a full-time 5. And then actually, since he's a full-time 5, DeAndre Hunter could be our 4, right? So we could do it that way. Have Herb Jones, DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley as the starting 5. The backup unit could be Jose Alvarado, Max Strus, Ice Gokoro. And then we still have like our mid-level to go get a new power forward/center. We could go get Gershon Yabusele. We can go get... I actually would want somebody bigger. I think we prioritize backup center over backup power forward right now because it really is just Evan Mobley as a full-time 5 man. Yeah. We prioritize backup center. We could go Steven Adams, even though his overall is going to drop. We could go Kevon Looney. Oh my God, this market's not very good. Maybe we do go 4-man because we got like Cal Filipowski didn't get an extension on his 2nd-round pick contract. So that's something. Yeah, Gershon is there. Gershon's nice, man. Shoot the ball very well. He's just undersized as a 4-man, but should we care about that? He's not going to rebound well. The defense stats actually are really bad. Champagne's undersized as well. This is not a good group of guys to use our mid-level on, bro. Brown, what you thinking? You going back to the Lake Show. See, there was a war we traded Jared Allen and stuff for Bron, and then that puts them into their full Luka era. Luka get a lob threat of Jared Allen, and they, rebuild that way, and we get Bron back. But I do want to kind of do this without Bron. I don't want the whole history of the Cleveland Cavaliers to be Bron save us. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm offering a contract to Filipowski, and it look like he might be coming here. Sam Merrill, thank you for your couple years. Tristan Thompson, we're going to bring you back because you're Tristan Thompson. We might retire your jersey, big fella. Yeah, Ty Jerome wants $20 million. He's not going to get $20 million from nobody. So maybe there's a world where Ty Jerome's back on the team because he's not going to get the contract that he really wants. All right, that's our offseason so far. We'll see what ends up happening. Donovan Mitchell drops 1. Darius Garland drops 1. Hunter goes up. Emo goes up 1. Okoro goes up 1. Up 3 for Jalen Tyson. Jalen Tyson might be a real player. Max Strus drops 2. That sucks. And Tristan Thompson didn't even drop. Shout out to Tristan, man. We still here. DeAndre Hunter has a flu to start the season, so he won't be starting, and it will be Dean Wade at the 4. Or we could just put Filipowski there. We'll put Filipowski there. It's kind of crazy that he didn't get an extension after the good rookie season he had. But this is what the lineup looks like as of right now, at least until we get DeAndre Hunter back. We lose game 1 to LaMelo Ball and James Harden, of all people. What the heck is going on with this team? That's like 7 guards. LaMelo, James Harden, Nick Smith. They got Ace Bayless at 3. Oh no, they got him at a 2, and they got him at 16. He ain't listed 16 in real life. He's 6'7" according to his other stuff. They also got Caruso and KJ. So they just have too many guards, but they still beat us. We just waiting to get healthy. There's a win against the Grizzlies. Donovan Mitchell. Filipowski might be a steal, y'all. Hold on. Filipowski might be a steal. We gave him a 2+1 as well for $3 million each. Nah, that's so unrealistic. There's no way they don't give him a real contract. We snagged him up, baby. We snagged him up. He might start over DeAndre Hunter. He might have to. Now, I think we're not a championship contender right now. Oh, well, we're probably a contender, but like not a favorite, I would say. So things are still there's still other trades to be done. We're gonna wait and see exactly what the team looks like around the deadline, and we'll try to fill the holes then. So we're 32-20. Not the greatest record. We're actually a very average team on the road. We've been pretty good at home. Let's see what's going on. Evan Mobley's jumped up in pretty much every category statistically. So shout out to our DPOY. Donovan Mitchell is doing very similar stuff other than his 3-point shot. Oh my God, he's actually really efficient this year. Darius Garland is really efficient as well. 7 assists, 21 points per. DeAndre Hunter's 12 points per game. He's just not shooting it as much as last year, but his efficiency is very similar. Ice Gokoro's 10 points per game. All right, Ice. Jose Alvarado's fine. Herb Jones isn't. He's giving us about 2 steals a game. So that's good. He's just not hitting any shots. That trade looks weird. Max Strus is hitting his shots. Jalen Tyson's a rotation player, but he is not hitting shots. He's actually really poor in efficiency. Cal Filipowski's upset. I don't know why, but he is having an okay season, I guess. We do have Jordan Hawkins out with an injury right now. Okay. We got to figure out exactly what we do right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to figure out what teams have things that we'd be interested in, right? Here's a selling Grizzlies team. They got a couple players that are intriguing, right? My question to myself is, am I figuring out if I'm keeping the current core of Garland, Mobley, and Mitchell together, or am I trading another one of those guys in order to get better? I don't know. I don't really know. All of those guys have really successful seasons, but maybe the fit is not perfect. I don't know exactly where I'm at with it, but I'm just waiting to see if there's another guy out there to be traded for. And so far, the answer is no. Yeah, all the selling teams don't really have much. Denny is there. We got Steph Curry, but what are we going to do with trading for Steph Curry? That would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, man. Dude, this might be a season where we just say, hey, man, this is the team we have, and we wait for next year to do something more. It's not like the people on our roster, our big three core, it's not like they're expiring contracts or anything. Yeah, we're underperforming right now. I wish the Herb Jones trade was working out better, but it's not. Man, I feel like there has to be more to do, but I can't figure it out. We have a worse swap with the Timberwolves this season. That's our first round pick. And yeah, man, I think this is a deadline we kind of sit pat and hope that the playoffs were just a little bit better. And if we're not better in the playoffs, then we just go into next offseason to make the big decisions. But let's give it another year. Let's give it another year. I guess that's like the motto of this core. Give it another year. MVPs, Rookie of the Years, Sixth Man of the Years. Wembanyama is DPOY. We get Most Improved Player Evan Mobley, so he's got a DPOY and a Most Improved Player under his belt, which is dope. Let's look past this season. Can we do that? Mobley's second team. Josh Giddey's All-NBA second team. Alrighty then. He is injured right now, but he had a really good season. And yeah, we're gonna look past the season, y'all. I think we have to look past the season because it wasn't good. We ended up being the 4th seed. Took a huge step back. I'm just ready to, yeah, okay, great. Now that we have basically 2.5, 3 years of this core, we can finally say it's time to blow it up. The Bulls made it to the conference finals. I don't know who the heck is on that team. Kobe White, Vucevic, this is the same exact team, and they made it to the conference finals. Oh my God, that's awful. And Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving win the championship in 7 over the New York Knicks. Wow. You know, you trade away the first overall pick, you can make some stuff happen. And they did, and they won. They won because of it. Sorry. Oh, Bron. Dang, Bron. I wanted to see if we can somehow steal you this season. I ain't gonna lie. No, I wasn't. I told you, we're not doing this with the idea of Bron in mind. So Cleveland Cavaliers, again, we had the swap. We have the 25th overall pick in this year's draft. I think we used that this year, like as far as like trade bait. We got to look and see who in the league was bad, and we're going to try our very best to try to take some of those people. The 76ers were bad again. They traded Paul George away for Larry Marketing, and that didn't help. They brought in Ty Jerome. That didn't help. This team has no business being this bad, but every single 2K simulation, they end up being bad. No, that's unrealistic. We don't have the assets to get Giannis in the first place. We can look out west. We got the Jazz, who won't have much. Paul George has dropped so much. We got the Suns, who do have Kevin Durant, but he's going to be like an 88 overall next season. See, this is a weird spot to be in. A very weird spot to be in, because who is the valuable piece that we're trading away? Let's say Darius Garland, right? Is there a team that could use point guard play and they can give us something that, like, I don't even know. Like, the Rockets could use point guard play, I guess, but what am I asking back? Oh, wait a minute. There's a couple things I can ask for. Huh. Okay, the Rockets are a team to look at. The Rockets are definitely a team to look at. They could use some point guard play for sure. Let's go back to the Eastern Conference. The Bulls. Okay, these 3 teams got point guards, I guess. We can see not a Scotty Barnes deal doesn't make sense for anybody. They have Halliburton. They got Trae Young. The Miami Heat could use them, but like, what am I getting back? I'm like, there's nothing there. The Magic could use a point guard. Yeah, they can move Jalen Suggs back over to the 2, his natural position. That's an idea. Let's figure some things out. I think I said the Houston Rockets, right? The Houston Rockets are one thing. The Rockets won't give us a 1-for-1 star player for our star player, but they could give us like, oh, okay. I was going to say like Bari and some stuff, right? Help our depth a little bit. But now that I see Bari's restricted, I know what type of money Bari be asking for. I've done that 2K simulation. I know he be wanting a bag. I'm not giving him that crazy of a bag. So what was the other team we mentioned? Oh, the Orlando Magic. Like, does this make sense for anybody? They say no. I'm not a fan. Because it weakens our starting small forward spot. Guess what? We have small forwards. I can give you Ice. I can give you Strus. I'd rather give you Strus. They won't Herb. They'll give us Jalen Suggs. Now, that's crazy, by the way. I'm going to make Strus back to a 3-man. Maybe there's something there. Say they don't want to make their starting small forward spot weak or whatever. We can give them a small forward. Because, yeah, they don't have anything outside. Because Jet Howard's not ready for sure. So, boom. It's Strus. It's Garland. Offer that. They want her bad. They willing to give us Jalen Suggs. And I would normally take that trade, but I think it's too far to the unrealistic like thing. We can give you the 25th overall. No, we can give you this Pelicans pick. They want Okoro. They'll give us Suggs. Stop offering us Suggs. Even though I should probably say yes. I just don't see that being what they would want to do in this trade. Boom, there it is. All right, Franz Wagner is now on the team. It's a big trade if you ask me. A very big trade. And now as we go through these teams again, they have Garland, Suggs, Strus, Bencaro. That's a nice looking team over there. I don't know what I turned this team into, by the way. But hey, we here. All right, 27th overall pick in this year's draft. This guy's projected to go pretty high. Mr. Jenkins, he's only 18 years old. Aaron Gordon floor is pretty good, man. I'm taking him. Aaron Gordon is the worst. Aaron Gordon is really good, man. So if we get that at 20, what was that, 27, 28? I think 25, that's pretty good. He's 70 overall, 18 years old. Promising prospect indeed. I'm interested. Oh. Cooper Flagg. Luka Doncic, question mark. He's going to give up the $300 million? The extra year of stability? Okay. Paolo's restricted. The Jazz offer him something. He's going to take that and then end up going back to Orlando, obviously. KD, the Celtics offer him $5 million. Do you just laugh in their face? All these dudes getting offered $5, $13 million. Well, we have 0 point guards on the roster right now. So that is something we got to address right now. Not that big of a deal if you ask me. Yeah, man, Luka went to the Suns, bro. That's nuts. The Lakers replaced him with Kevin Durant, but that's crazy, dog. Man, all right, the Suns are back. The Suns are back, and the Clippers are back as well. They got every role player in existence right now. Yeah, the Suns team looks pretty maybe not elite, but like, actually, no. Oh my God, the teams look awful. Luka, what did you do? Luka, what did you do? Oh man, yeah. I was just thinking about the fact that they have Cooper Flagg and Luka. I didn't think about the rest of the roster being that bad, but they are very bad. Player progression is here. Evan Mobley jumps up 1. Franz jumps up. So this is what we thought about doing. Because there wasn't a lot of point guards on the market that we can get, we're gonna have Donovan Mitchell be our one man. So that's gonna be interesting. DeAndre Hunter about stays the same. Same thing with Cal Filipowski jumps up 2. We get jumped up 1 for Jalen Tyson, drop 1 for Jose Alvarado, and then like our last year's second round picks both jumped up 3. I mean, Miles Bird is a defensive menace now. So 6'7", long wingspan. He's not gonna play for us this season, but like it might be something there. Maybe. We'll see how this year goes with the addition of Franz Wagner on the team. I'm gonna admit it's a bit of a wonky fit to have him play alongside some of these guys, but we are kind of like trying to figure some stuff out. You just have to try to figure some stuff out while maintaining like a Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. Hell, if this don't work this season, we might trade Donovan Mitchell next. And it's like, Evan Mobley, you're our guy, and we figure the rest out later. We did get Quentin Post, too, to be some backup 5 man. We got him in restricted free agency. The Warriors didn't match his 2 years, $9 million. Thank you for that. So, yeah, man. Here we go. Franz can do that. Huh? Franz can do that, huh? You know what I'm saying? 6 losses around the deadline. Before we do anything, let's try to make sure that we get Donovan Mitchell locked up. We also got DeAndre Hunter, who wants $24 million. It's basically similar to his current contract. Herb Jones wants 17. Jordan Hawkins wants about 6. That's not too bad for Jordan Hawkins. I'm a little bit afraid about DeAndre Hunter. He's having his best year of his career as far as like shooting the 3-point ball, which is elite. But I'm afraid to pay that man $24 million a year. You know, he doesn't rebound well. I mean, we changed him to a 4. He's not a 4 in real life, but he doesn't rebound well for a 4, putting a lot of the burden on Evan Mobley to continue to be a dominant rebounding player. Franz Wagner's giving us about 5 a game as well. So I'm going to hold off on that. And part of me is like, do I trade him then? We're so good. Does it make sense to even trade somebody right now? You know, those are the type of conversations. I mean, the Celtics are considering themselves contenders, even though they are the worst team in the Eastern Conference. I don't know how they can convince themselves of that. I don't know. I doubt it. I highly doubt. We don't have what it takes to do that. But like, I'm just, you know, if he's going to be there. But then again, they're saying they're contending. So they're not going to trade him away because they're contending. We got Kawhi Leonard or something. Nah. Yeah, things are not looking good. I mean, this might be one of the videos we don't do any crazy trades because it's not allowing us to do it. Karl-Anthony Towns is out for the next 2 weeks. Okay, I was a little afraid that he was out for a significant time, just a few weeks. Kevin Durant is there. He also rebounds very poorly at this point of his career. Only 4 rebounds per game. I mean, less than that. But like, he is Kevin Durant. They also got Josh Giddey, who made an All-NBA team last year. I'm putting Kevin Durant on the list. I'm putting him on the list, and we'll see what happens there. I'm putting him on the list. Who else we got? We got Cam Johnson, Nicholas Claxton. Yeah, this Dallas Mavericks team, they continue to look really good. They now have Zach LaVine on the roster. 3 years, $100 million for Zach LaVine. They got Mitchell Robinson on a minimum. He's out for the next 6 to 8, but he'll be back for the playoffs. It's a scary looking team. We may see them in the championship. Who knows? Aaron Gordon. If they are selling, Aaron Gordon is the type of player I want. I'm adding him to the list. He's $33 million annual, or 31 and 34. That's a lot, but he's that good. What type of season he having statistically? Statistically, he's averaging 17. He's shooting almost 40% from three, 50% from the field. He's really good right now. So that's the guy to potentially go after. Scotty Barnes keeps looking like, and they want Donovan Mitchell. They can't get Donovan Mitchell. Scotty Barnes keeps looking at us like, hey, I'm here, but he can't shoot. And we also got Franz Wagner in our team. So I just feel like that tears us down quite a bit. Yeah, man, it's not a lot going on. Tari Eason got traded. Wow. Oh, no, he didn't. They just let him walk, and they signed up for $1 million or $2 million. Who did they draft third overall? They drafted Carter Bryant. I forgot about that. Team is weird, man. That team is very weird. I would love to have Tari Eason on this team, though. He's averaging 6 rebounds per game. I know if you trade for Tari Eason, you're guaranteeing that you can't retain him, right? He's gonna have to go. But I'm not against that. You know, we can swing for the fences a little bit, but sometimes you gotta just chill. Like, we can swing for Kevin Durant, but sometimes you gotta chill and end up with Tari Eason, who's shooting almost 40% from three, and so on and so forth. And it won't be super expensive to get him, I don't think. I think we go after Tari first. And him and Aaron Gordon are the same overalls, and Aaron Gordon is $30 million. He is just $2 million, right? And if they're selling, this is kind of a blessing to them. If they can flip somebody they signed on a 1-year deal for a first-round pick or something, I feel like that's a win. I would have to give up. Do you want any of these young dudes interesting? 1.5 star. He had an Aaron Gordon floor, though. What do you mean 1.5 star? We could give you this Jazz pick. I can't give up 2 first-round picks for a rental, a 1-year rental, unless this rental is going to be the reason we win the championship, right? Are we confident with saying Tari Eason is the missing piece? We still would have to bring back a Okoro. So we got basically 4 guys that play, or 3 guys here that play very similar positions, right? Between Herb, Ice, and then DeAndre Hunter. The likelihood of us bringing back all of those dudes is very low. So maybe we use one of them in a trade. Like Okoro, he's been here for a very long time, since 2020. And I think we have to use him as potentially the trade bait. Problem is the contracts. Can we get Butler? Yeah, the contracts is what's throwing it off. Man, I feel like there has to be something. They gave Quentin Grimes 30 M. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. Jeremy Kane, we obviously can't get that. 3.5 star value is elite. If we trade, we have to trade somebody that's making less than Okoro. So it could be Jordan Hawkins in some picks. But that 1-year rental part is scaring me. We did it anyway. Okay, we did. Tari's gonna fill out that 4-man, and that allows us to move some players around a little bit, right? So we can put Ice as a 2, we can put Hunter as a 3, and now Hunter looks way more valuable because he goes back to the bench and he's playing his natural position again. We don't have to worry about him getting outboarded or so on and so forth. He plays his natural position again, and that looks great on him. And then, yeah, line up is Donovan Mitchell, Herb Jones, Franz Wagner, Tari Eason, Evan Mobley. And off the bench, we got DeAndre Hunter, Cal Filipowski, Quentin Post, Isaac Okoro, and Jose Alvarado. I feel like there's a backup point guard better than Jose, because we really don't have anybody else that handles the ball outside of Donovan Mitchell, really. How many seconds do we have? Do we have a team that would allow us to upgrade for like 2 seconds? Maybe. Let's see. Like, can we steal Scottie Pippen Jr. for 2 second-round picks and Jose Alvarado? Is that possible? What type of year you having, Scottie? Yeah, good year. 1 second-round pick. He waived his no-trade clause. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. You're going to maybe the best team in the league. You go waive your no-trade clause to be the backup there? That's crazy to me. Nuggets worth selling, right? Keon Ellis is sitting here. We give them 2 seconds for Keon Ellis. He also has a no-trade clause. Why? Why? And why are people not wanting to come to our team? We're good. You might get a ring here. What do you mean you don't want to waive your no-trade clause? Are you serious? That's nuts to me. And it's just not a lot of guys out there. I mean, Marcus Sasser, trade exception. He also has a, hey, bro, I'm at the flip. I'm at the flip out. Why does every point guard, backup point guard in the NBA have a no-trade clause? What is happening? Wait. Jose Alvarado is the one declining it. I can't read. Okay. All right. That makes it so much better because we could just say, okay, we give you Alex Condon. They want Miles Bird and a first. I don't need Fred VanVleet. I'm not giving a first-round pick for a backup point guard. Are you kidding me? You can kick rocks, buddy. We can go back and try to get somebody else. Trade exception. They want that first real bad. Yeah. No. You could go kick rocks. We could go, who was the other point guard? Now I could go back and go get that point guard. Oh, yeah, it was Scottie Pippen Jr. Boom. They want a first. Bro, stop. I'm not giving a first for us. Watch reverse trade finder do me right. Reverse trade finder gonna do me right. It always does. I think I would prioritize right now on Keon Ellis for the defense. They want Filipowski. They want DeAndre Hunter. Oh no, they tripping. All right, so now we trade finder Jose Alvarado. Oh no, Jose Alvarado's the one that's not waiving his no trade clause. We're gonna do our guy Freddie Jenkins 2 seconds and let the trade finder find that point guard for us. Jake Milton is the best thing that's popping up. Oh my God, we're trash. Jake Milton, where is he at? What type of year you having, Shake? We okay with Jose Alvarado. All right, we sim. Luka's the MVP. I guess the Suns were good. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Here are all the rest of the awards. Shout out to everybody. We do get Johnny Bryant as Coach of the Year. I'm sorry, Kenny Atkinson. I have no idea where you're at. I didn't even think about changing coaches or whatever. So they got the MVP of the league, and then Cooper Flagg's also All NBA. And Evan Mobley is on All NBA. So we're here. This is our year. I swear to you, this is our year. Why? Evan Mobley's defensive second team? Are you kidding me? You should take offense to that, Emo. First round, we got the Chicago Bulls. The NBA runs through the Central Division, as you know. They got De'Aaron Fox. All right, Kobe White, Amir Coffey, Taylor Hendricks, and Malach. Shout out to hey man, that's my guy in this year's draft. I think. I don't know for sure. I got a lot of research to do, but I really like a big fella that know how to catch a lob and play defense, and that's what he is right now. We beat them at 5. We got the New York Knicks in the second round. They got Brunson, Bridges, Hart, OG, and Towns. Same starting lineup. But as you know, that Mitchell Robinson was on a different team. So who else is gone? They got Trey Mann or Terrence Mann. So that's Trey Mann, Mikal Bridges, obviously, Miles McBride, Wiggs, and then that's a small team, relatively small team. We got some size on this team, 2-0, 3-0, and we get to the conference finals to go against the Indiana Pacers, a good old rematch. Yeah, I'm here for this. Tyrese Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Turner, they kept their core together for good reason. I mean, they were good this season, really good. But we done made some changes. We got some reinforcements. Game 1, we win. Evan Mobley on his way to conference finals MVP. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. In game 4, we lose, but we got it in 5. Yeah, we're in the NBA championship to go against that Dallas Mavericks team that scares the heck out of me. Kyrie Book, Max Christie, AD and D Live. Wow, this team is elite. All right, game 1, we win. Okay. Emo, they ain't got no wins for you, Emo, especially if you hit them 3 threes. We ended up stopping them, I guess, just enough. Oh yeah, and they also got Zach LaVine off the bench. That team is really nice. Game 2, we win that one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're up 2-0. We were the home team, I would assume, because we had the best record in the league. Yeah. 68 wins. We better be the home team. Game 3 is a loss. All right. They said series don't start until the home team lose the game, and so far the home team is perfect until now. We're 1 game away. It's an unconventional rebuild, man. Oh, we still 1 game away. Hey, an unconventional rebuild. Donovan Mitchell, we did it for you. Evan Mobley, we did it for you. Franz Wagner, we did it for you. He shot the ball very well in the playoffs. 38% from 3. You don't expect that from him very often. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. The Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild is done. Before we get out of here, you may have noticed that we haven't been uploading a ton on this channel. The gaming stuff just hasn't been necessarily it. I'm trying to, at least give y'all once a week. I'm trying to get that back up to at least 2 times a week, but I am uploading on my Kenny For Real channel almost every single day throughout the playoffs. And I just started back uploading on Kenny 2, which is more quiz oriented / laid back 2K, not non-2K basketball content. So if you still want to see Kenny Beecham and you're not, you know what I'm saying? There's other places to do it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but you get it, yeah.